The truth that politicians do not speak of, politics, does not fear the people. What politicians truly fear is you. Your channel is a failing grade. The entity that politicians fear the most, BTS, was the hint. The entity that politicians fear the most is not BTS. It is not the media either. It is not the conglomerates. What politicians truly fear is a thinking citizen. BTS was just a hint. Your channel is a failing grade. I will speak honestly. My channel analysis result was an F grade. I also received an evaluation of being at risk of closure. But I want to ask, is it my channel that has failed, or is it the politics of South Korea? The algorithm may ignore me, but I believe in your thoughts. The entity that politics fears the most is not BTS. What politics truly fears is a citizen who thinks for themselves. The reason I talk about BTS is not because of their music. It's because of the voluntary participation system. They have proven it's a structure where power doesn't dictate but rather where individuals discover meaning and act on their own. A power dynamic that can never be replicated by politics. I will state a shocking fact. Politics does not truly fear the people. To them, the people are just a number that appears once every 4 years. What politics fears is only the awakened citizen. Because an awake citizen cannot be manipulated. The citizen that politics desires is not an intellectual, a being that moves as instructed, a voting machine. This is so you can freely design your taxes for the remaining 1,460 days. The power to change the world does not come from the National Assembly. The moment politics feels fear is when public sentiment, which they did not design, suddenly erupts. No orders, no parties, a flow without a leader, a citizen network, where everyone is a commander. Politics cannot handle this structure. Look at the BTS phenomenon. When tens of millions move at the same time, who gave the orders? Which country provided the budget? There was no one. Only empathy and value. Politics are the structures that are least understood. In the streets of Hong Kong, in the squares of the Arab world, politics has always reacted late when history shakes. What politics fears is not guns and swords. I am a citizen connected by reason. The most frightening enemy of democracy is not the dictator, it is our indifference. The banality of evil. Philosopher Hannah Arendt said, "Evil does not come with the face of a monster. Evil comes with an ordinary face." Politics is the same. Politics does not come as a tyrant. Politics comes with kind words. For the people. For democracy. For stability. But I will ask, are you really working for the people? Or are you using the people for power? Politics does not solve problems. I manage the issues. Because when the problems disappear, so does the power. The people and the citizens are different. The people are numbers. Citizens are thinking beings. The people wait for instructions. Citizens ask questions. Politics wants the people, but fears the citizens. Because citizens see the structure. We did not ask. Why can't 300 politicians move people? More than 7 members of BTS? Politics does not trust people. BTS believed in people. Politics speaks. The people have chosen. But the truth is different. What has been chosen is not the people, but the politics that has been designed. The news you see, the targets of your anger you vote for, are all on a stage that has already been set. You are not an actor, but an audience. But remember, the moment the audience awakens, the stage collapses. What politicians fear is neither revolution nor riot. A thinking citizen, the moment you ask a question, power shakes. What Hannah Arendt feared was not the evil person, but who does not think. The moment everyone says, that's just how politics is the moment democracy ends. Instead of a gunshot, BTS was a signal of indifference, the hint that woke. The sleeping citizens now leads to one question: when will we wake up? So let me state the conclusion. The entity that politicians fear the most is neither BTS nor a revolution. It is the thinking citizen, and that is you. The moment a single citizen thinks, the blueprint of the world changes. Now the BTS series comes to an end. The story of BTS is over, but our story is just beginning. Think about it. At that moment, the world changes. If this video made you uncomfortable, you are already waking up. Politics wants the people. Citizens are not needed, because citizens ask questions. Think about it. Who is the one politicians fear the most? BTS was the hint. Now there is one question. Will you remain as a citizen or awaken? As a person, the choice is now. The one that politicians fear the most is you.